Alright, so when you step back into here, the first thing you want to ensure is that the pump is still spinning. As you can see, the hertz is up to basically 26 now, because while we were paused between videos, I have to do 26. You want to come back over here, hit the diamond button, one quick tap to essentially make sure that the amperage is still right around 1.1 and make sure that it hasn't gone too high. So at this point now, the system should be filling up with liquid nitrogen while we are also spinning the pump. So the next thing you want to do is basically close this door and ensure that one, the fill level has gone up here, and two, you need to keep an eye on PT04. You will know that you have completely isolated the cryo system from the lines that go over to the chamber when you have some pressure difference, some non-negligible pressure difference between PT4002 and PT61.01. And by some nominal pressure difference, we mean, or some non-negligible pressure difference, is something on the order of 1 bar or so. All right. So the next thing to look for is to ensure that that the fill level is going up, and watching that pressure in PT4002 increase. In a few minutes, what will happen is once the pressure inside the dewar reaches the minimum pressure for the cryo system, the cryo generators will turn on. So we're going to pause these videos here and go ahead and let that happen. Once that happens, we'll come back on to basically show you what happens when that minimum pressure is reached. So essentially what will happen is the cryo generators will turn on, and you'll have a situation in which you're filling, pressurizing the system, and then also at the same time compressing some of the liquid nitrogen. So the goal is to get the system up to about 55% at 4 bar. So we'll achieve that by continuing to fill, letting the cryo generators run, and throttling the fill valve such that the filling of the dewar doesn't overpower the cryo generators. So we want to be basically compressing slightly faster than we're filling the system, so that the cryo generators aren't lagging behind the pressure increase from the ingestion of liquid and gaseous nitrogen into the little dewar. And that's just more of a safety thing than anything else. But once that state is achieved, then the system should be able to keep filling up right up until you're right at around, like I said, 55% with 4 bars. So we'll go ahead and demonstrate that later.